We're talking about if the Jaguars ever want to win a Super Bowl, they need to do what the LA Rams did. They need to go all in and build a stacked roster and make bold free agency moves. That's exactly what the Rams did and what every winning NFL team does. But here's the problem. The Jags just hit reset again. But maybe that's not a bad thing. All of the top teams in the NFL have done this exact thing. There is now a proven formula on how to win championships in the NFL, and we're gonna break it down. By the way, my name's Paul, and I'm a Jags fan just like you, and I think about this stuff all day long. So guys, is it Super Bowl or bust? Let's dive in. No, dude, you're not licking your paws the whole video. Come on, get out. Come on. All right, so here's the deal. The Jags just hired their new general manager, James Gladstone. The guy is so sharp. I mean, he is so articulate. You could call this guy the living, breathing, walking human form of ChatGPT. He spent years as the director of scouting for the LA Rams, and he helped shape that Super Bowl winning roster. He knows what worked in LA, and you best believe he's going to implement that same blueprint here in Jacksonville. James has already been dropping clues that the Jaguars are going to be more aggressive this offseason than you might think. He's mentioned three big things: protecting Trevor Lawrence, disrupting the passer, and players that put points on the board. Just look at what the Rams did before their Super Bowl win. They traded Jared Goff for Matt Stafford and plugged him right in as their QB. They locked down Aaron Donald to a long-term deal and then doubled down in free agency and went out and brought in Von Miller to wreck shop. Add in some homegrown talent like Cooper Kupp, a third-round pick turned Super Bowl MVP, and there you go. You've got a Super Bowl championship. Now fast forward to this year and just look at what the Eagles did. The same exact formula. They bring in Saquon Barkley and pair him with Jalen Hurts, and he has a monster year. Rushes for over 2,000 yards, breaks records, and most importantly, put the team on his back and carried that offense when it mattered most. The point is, big free agency moves work when you've got the right pieces in place. So what does that mean for us? Well, we've got Trevor Lawrence. He is our franchise quarterback, and he is not going anywhere. We don't need to go out and get a Stafford or a Jalen Hurts. We've got some cap space, some pieces on our roster, and most importantly, James Gladstone has got the LA Rams playbook in his back pocket. The Jags need to stop playing it safe and go after some real dogs. Now, going back to Gladstone's blueprint of protecting the quarterback, disrupting the passer, and players that put points on the board, there's a ton of talent in this free agency that could make an immediate impact to this Jaguars roster. As far as protecting the quarterback, how about somebody like Trey Smith, the guard from Kansas City? He didn't give up a single sack this regular season. Plug him in and Trevor immediately has more time to cook. Or even maybe somebody like Mekhi Becton out of Philadelphia. Sticking with Philadelphia, what about bringing in a guy like Milton Williams, a rotational interior guy that's only 25 years old and could seriously bump up our pass rush? I mean, why not even bring Calais Campbell back? He just came off a great year. Bring him back and retire him as a Jaguar. I mean, we all would love that. As far as putting points on the board, there's a ton of names on this list that could do just that. But really, there's only one name that I'm interested in, and that's T. Higgins. T is awesome, man. A 6'4" wideout that would give Trevor another target with true number one talent. I mean, I would love to see Trevor and T play again. And you pair him with Brian Thomas Jr., and it is game over, man. Talk about an unstoppable wide receiver duo. I would love to see it. Now, guys, all of this is fodder, and all of that is just to say that the Rams and the Eagles did not win Super Bowl championships by playing it safe. They pounced when they had an opportunity. And Gladstone has seen this up close and personal, and if he brings that mindset to Jacksonville, we could see this thing turn around really fast. Reset or not, we've got Trevor, we've got some cap space, we've got some players that we can move on from. Look at what the Rams did, look at what the Eagles did. Now is the time to stack this roster. So let me know, guys, what do you think about going all in? Who do you want to see them pick up in free agency? Let me know down in the comments below. And guys, please, if you've enjoyed the content so far and you feel like I've earned it, please hit subscribe and check this video from last week.